Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on 5 top reasons why you should have an ancestor altar. Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. This is a good one because a lot of people don't know why they should even erect an ancestor altar. Why they should take care of their ancestors and things like that. A lot of people do it because they think they should do it, but don't really have a deep, rich understanding as to why. And I'm going to give you 5 of my top reasons that helped change my life through the use of an ancestor altar. First off, one of the biggest things that having an ancestor altar has done for me was give me a daily practice. A lot of people don't understand the concept of rituals. And we brush our teeth, we brush our hair, we bathe our bodies, we watch TV, we do nothing. All those are things that you do daily without really thinking about it. And those are rituals. And erecting an ancestor altar helps get you in the mindset of doing something day in and day out. Every day I'm at my altar, burning ancestor money, giving them food, helping them evolve and things like that. So that's one of my biggest reasons of having one. It's one spiritual practice that I do every day. I try to do at least 3 spiritual practices every day, whether it's saying multiple mantras, definitely doing my ancestor altars, meditating, solar gazing, doing magic, helping people. I try to do at least 3 spiritual acts every day. So much so that I've changed it from doing spiritual acts to becoming a spiritual being throughout my day. But having my ancestor altar helped me do that. It helped me get a continual effort or practice that I can do day in and day out to help me grow spiritually. Second thing, it helps me connect with my deceased or transitioned ancestors. Too many of us have ancestors out there, millions of them, that people just forgot about. People just forgot about them. Yeah, they're at the graveyard. For the first few months, you're going to the graveyard, you're looking at the obituary and things like that. But eventually, that memory just fades away. But through the use of the ancestor altar, you keep them strong. You keep them strong. And you keep them in your life to help you out. One thing, the third reason why I say it's imperative to have an ancestor altar is you prevent your ancestors from feeding off of you. A lot of us have ancestors around us at all times. And if they don't have anything to feed off of, they'll feed off of you. They'll make you have certain cravings, certain alcoholic cravings, food cravings, sexual cravings, things like that. But if you're taking care of your ancestor, you're giving them the things that they need, the things that they desire on the altar, it will prevent them from feeding off of you. From feeding off of you, family. One thing about taking care of your ancestors is this. Why not? What's wrong with you eating and you're giving your ancestors some? What's wrong with you wishing your ancestors that you loved and that they loved you so much, wishing them well? What's wrong with giving them a glass of water? Some of our ancestors are in a low place, a place similar to hell. They put themselves there because they think they deserve to be there. But for them, we don't know when the last time they had a tasty beverage of water. We don't know the last time they had someone wish them well. When you say divine prayers, when you give your ancestors love, you help raise their vibration as well. You help raise them out of the low state that they're in, and you usher them through your love, your vibration, your energy, and well wishes to a higher state of being. What's wrong with doing that? What's wrong with doing that? Nothing. And that's what the ancestor altar does for you. Fourth thing the ancestor altar does for you. If you put deities on your altar, it allows the deities to look through the eyes of the statue and watch you taking care of your ancestor. There's nothing like a god or a higher being looking at a human saying, "Look at this human consistently taking care of their ancestors. I'm going to help that human out." There's nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't want that? You can only go so far with human effort. And when you line yourself up, when you tether your consciousness with something that's greater than you, greater things occur in your life. If you don't believe me, try it yourself. I know there's some of you out there that still think it's spooky, still think it's a little strange, but until you create your own no system of wins, you'll just be on the sidelines not winning. Okay? Fifth thing that Ancestor Altar does for you It helps create like a cheat code for your reality. If you need things, if you want things, if you need a change in your life, most of our prayers go unanswered. If you love to pray, you know most of your prayers go unanswered. I don't know anyone who always pray and always get what they want. It doesn't work like that. But I'm here to tell you, family, when you pray at your ancestor altar and you invoke loving, joy, smiling energy, you get what you need. You might not get what you want, but you'll definitely get what you need. One thing about our prayers is there's entities and forces out there that eat up the energy within our prayers. They eat it up. Our prayers are out there naked. But if you encapsulate your prayer, if you go to your altar, you encapsulate your prayer with a divine spiritual prayer, you reach out to angels or your ancestors to make sure your prayer gets to usher to where it needs to go, you encapsulate it or close it with another divine prayer, more than likely your prayer will get heard. And that's what the ancestor altar does. It creates a new paradigm for you. It's a cheat code for your reality. Your ancestor altar would alter your reality, family. And that's one thing I use it for. I burn ancestor money. I try to alleviate my ancestors' financial karma. And once you burn enough ancestor money, you alleviate enough of your ancestor financial karma, you alleviate yours because you're tethered to the ancestral financial karma of your ancestors. And if you alleviate their suffering financially, you in turn alleviate yours. If I don't know no one who doesn't want to have a lot of money out there. And if you don't believe me, just try it. If you don't choose to invest in ancestor money, write a check. A check is something that you can use in this reality, and it has money. It's worth something. Use that. When you choose to invest in ancestor money, feel free to choose so. Your ancestor altar is nothing more than a physical representation of your spirituality. That's it. As you grow spiritually, your ancestor altar will grow spiritually as well. I'll say that again. As you grow spiritually, your ancestor altar will grow spiritually as well, family. You know, I can say this a million times and people won't believe me. But I don't care if you believe me. All I know is I'm winning because of it. Everything that I'm doing, everything that I have done, and everything that I will do is a direct result of me creating a strong foundation with my spirituality, connected with my ancestors, my higher self, my deities, and just invoking and winning energy, family. Who doesn't want to be on a winning team? If you want to be on the winning team, tap into the universal collective consciousness of everyone out there who has their ancestor altar. And when you have your ancestor altar, you're at your altar praying, you're burning ancestor money, giving food, saying mantras, doing all the things you do at your ancestor, wishing at your altar, wishing your ancestors well, things tend to happen for you. Me personally, I don't know one person who's diligent at their ancestor altar, giving light, that's losing. I just don't know anybody like that. People on my spiritual team has literally transformed the tapestry of their reality by embracing a spiritual path. You know, I'm going to do a video on this. One of my next videos coming up. The body of light versus the body of darkness. When you work on your body of light, when you're working on yourself spiritually, going to your ancestor altar, doing all the things to help you grow spiritually, you're working on your body of light. When you're cursing, drinking, smoking, losing, hating, mad at the world, fighting for your limitations, and breaking and digesting poverty consciousness, you're working on your body of darkness. And I'll go into that on another video, family. But I hope you got some jewels from this video, family. Again, these videos are nothing more than me dropping packets of light that you can feast off of, family. That's it. It's for you now and in the future. 20 years from now, someone will see this video that don't have any idea of what an ancestor altar is, and it may help them. It's 2019, and in 2029, you're watching this video, and you're thinking, man, I want to get an ancestor altar up. Chris Enlightened helped me out, and I'm winning in advance, and you're winning too. So on that note, family, peace and love. Winning!